Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining today's video. So as you may already tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, it is an opportunity for you to move to the US for work without needing a job offer. This is mind-blowing. So this is a new visa, a new stream that you can apply for, that they have waived the job offer requirement. So you can apply without needing to have a job offer prior. You can actually go into the US to explore the labor market without applying for jobs before you travel. I mean, that is super, super amazing. So in this video, I'm going to give you all the info about that. So as you all may know, for you to apply for a work visa to go to any country, you must have a job offer from the country. That is, an employer in the country needs to sponsor you. But the US have come up with this visa that they have waived the job offer requirement, so you can sponsor yourself down to the USA to begin your career. It's really amazing. You're all welcome. Please hit the like button. Let's give the video a like just to take it up so that others can see the video and get to join us. Please hit that like button. It means the world to me that you hit that like button right now. Okay, please, let's just do that. Please just hit the like button. It is free. The like button is I see you guys hitting the hearts. That is amazing. But also hit the like, the one that is down under the video, that it's like this, a thumbs up icon. Please hit that one as well so that the video can reach those that really need it. All right, can we do that, please? I'm sure you're gonna like the video, so just hit it. I'm sure you like it already. So just hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I see your comments. Jackie, how you doing? Oh wow, the first person to ask me how I am doing. Thank you, Winifred. I am good. That question has really touched me. Thank you so much. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. I hope you're fine too. And this is from David is saying, thanks for sharing STACKLEE with us. My books sell every day. Imagine making money in dollars. Now $1 is over 1,500 Naira. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm here to share opportunities with you. So whatever is going to be beneficial to you, obviously I'm going to bring it to you. And that's a very good point. Now $1 is over 1,500 Naira. And you're making money in dollars. That is really, really amazing. So yes, if you want to make $1,000 every month, you know, passively, then start the KDP business. Amazon KDP, you can Google it. Okay, it's something I've been doing for years now. And STACKLEE puts together these books, you know, the books you're going to be selling. So you don't need to be a writer, you don't need to be an editor or anything. STACKLEE puts together these public domain books, bestsellers, you know, from famous authors that, you know, the books are now in the public domain. So they've put them together, edited them, formatted them, ready to publish. So all you need to do is buy your pack from STACKLEE, publish it on Amazon KDP, and start selling to a global audience. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform in the world with over 2 billion active users every month. You can Google it. It's no secret, okay? And so you can do that. Many of us have actually started our business. It's booming. People are selling. I always get those messages every day, you know, that people are selling, people are thanking me for the opportunity, you know. So if you're interested, you can also do it as well. The links to buy your packs are currently in the description box. So buy a pack, and the pack comes with free training, okay? So you don't need to know anything about publishing. I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know anything about public domain books. It was STACKLEE that put me through. I started the business. I've been selling for years now. It's really amazing. So you too can start, all right? So when you buy your pack, get your free training. If you want to join my own personal KDP group, send me an email and I'll add you to the group, okay? So buy your pack, send me an email, then I add you to the KDP group, all right? So the US, right? So I talked about this visa last time. I think it was the EB3 that I talked about last time. So now I want to talk about the EB2. They call it the second preference EB2. And within that second preference EB2, there is a clause there that exempts, you know, that has the job offer waiver. Okay, so this is like, it's a green card kind of visa. Yeah, it's actually a green card option, you know, for foreign nationals with an advanced degree or exceptional ability whose work is in the national interest of the United States. Okay, so it allows you to apply without a job offer. So you don't need to apply for jobs, look for an employer that is going to like sponsor you and all of that. You can handle your own application by yourself, sponsor yourself down to the US. Okay, so once that job offer requirement has been taken off the table, it makes it easier, you know, to move down to the US. So you just need so this special green card invites people that have exceptional talent or skill in their field. You know, it is a highly skilled program actually. So if you are super talented with a degree, you know, an advanced degree, you have an amazing skill in science, arts, business. I'm going to give you a few occupations that, you know, kind of fall under this. You know, the US wants you to move into the country, right, and start your work, get into your career and all of that. They are looking for this kind of people that have exceptional talent. So for those people, they have actually waived the job offer requirement because they need you. Okay, they actually do need you. So this it also has a faster processing time. You know, it's kind of fast tracked, you know, more than you're going to get a response faster than the usual one. All right, this one is actually really faster. And the process, let me just give you a summary, a whole breakdown of what the entire thing is about. Okay, so before moving to the application process, let me just give you a few things that you really need to know about this EB2 visa. And it's the EB2 National Interest Waiver. Okay, so EB2 NIW for those that want to, you know, do further research on it. Okay, so this EB2 NIW is an employment-based permanent immigration visa, like a green card. Okay, it's available to non-US citizens with an advanced degree or exceptional ability, right? An EB2 visa holder is considered a lawful permanent resident of the United States. Okay, so you're moving to the US as a permanent resident, and you will be eligible to apply for citizenship, you know, when you meet the requirements for citizenship as well. Okay, so this is like a permanent move to the US. So you're moving to US as a green card holder, basically. That is what it is. Okay, so what is this national interest waiver? Applicants, you know, who fall in one of the categories I'm going to mention and whose employment would be in the national interest of the US may apply for this national interest waiver, you know, that does not require a job offer. So basically, you need to have an advanced degree, bachelor's or master's degree, right? I think in most cases it's from master's degree. I would believe so. And then you have exceptional ability in science, art, or business. All right. I'm going to show you everything on the US immigration website in a bit, but I just want to give you a summary. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can just see it from there. And obviously, you would also do your own research. It's always good to do your own research. And then how do you prove you have to convince the case officer that your profession, your experience, your skills and your expertise is beneficial for the US and are in the US national interest. Okay, so they kind of waive this job offer for you. So you're basically telling them that, look, the US needs me. Okay, that's basically what it is. The US needs you, and then they're going to give you this visa to come into the US even without having a job offer. You sponsor yourself down. All right. So what are the main benefits? Why I love this is because, number one, you don't need a job offer. Number two, you don't even need bank statements. Okay, you don't even need bank statements to apply for this visa, as a matter of fact. And then it allows permanent residency in the US. It allows you to live anywhere in the US. You can choose, you know, US is so big. You can choose to live anywhere in the US. And of course, you also have the eligibility to apply for US citizenship when you meet, you know, the other requirements. Okay, so that's basically what it is. So what you need to do is hold an advanced degree, master's or higher, and have exceptional ability in your field. So this visa is it's something like the Global Talent Visa in the UK. I've talked about the Global Talent Visa for the UK. So this is something like that. This is, you know, the US version of that Global Talent Visa for the UK. Okay, so it's for people that are exceptional or have promise, you know, to be exceptional in their field. All right, so the fields, you know, that have a high chance of getting this kind of visa are professions in STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, Healthcare is part of this as well. So physicians, nurses, researchers, and other healthcare professionals can apply for this. All right. So for STEM, STEM, you know yourselves now, researchers, scientists, engineers, mathematicians, and other professions in STEM rather. And then business and entrepreneurship as well is part of this. So entrepreneurs with innovative ideas can also jump on this visa as well. And then arts and culture, artists, musicians, writers, and other cultural figures with international recognition and the potential to enrich the cultural landscape of the US can be eligible to apply for this. And then last but not the least is education. Professors, researchers, and educators with exceptional expertise can also apply for this as well. Okay, so I'm sure by now you can tell, the idea of what this visa is about. So how can you apply? First of all, you need to check your eligibility. Are you eligible to apply for this? And for this kind of visa, I would recommend that you get the services of an immigration lawyer to help you, really advise to help you put together this application. It's not just one of those applications you just do, and I think it would be best, obviously, if you're someone that has exceptional talents, and all of that, you would know the importance of engaging an immigration lawyer for something like this. No no one will even need to advise you. Okay, so check your eligibility, gather your documents, showing your certifications, your degrees, your work experience, your achievements, awards, publications, patents, things like that, okay, depending on which profession you are. And then get expert letters from people in your field who can vouch for your impact, just like the Global Talent Visa, and then prepare a detailed explanation of your work and its national importance to the US. Then you're going to fill forms. You need to fill your forms, the I-140 form, that is the immigrant petition for alien worker, and then, your supporting documents as well. Then you apply, you put your application, you lodge your application. After that, you attend your interview, where you'll be doing your biometrics and submitting your documents. Then you wait, to receive a response. You get a response. You do your green card application. You fill the form I-485. You get that approved. You travel down to the US. That's basically how this goes. Okay. So that's basically the summary of it all. So if you feel like you fall under this, then you can apply for it. So I just want to I believe you can see my screen now. I just want to show you a few things, to note from the USCIS. All right. So below are the occupational categories and requirements. Okay, so we have here description, we have here evidence. Okay, so subcategory. So advanced degree is something you need. Exceptional ability. Okay, so let's read that, because the whole visa, falls on these two things: your advanced degree and your exceptional ability. So the job you apply for, okay, remember I told you this is an employment-based immigration, right? It's employment-based, but there is a waiver. Let's go to that waiver first. Let's just see that so that you know what we're talking about. Where is the waiver? Yeah. So that is it right there. You may request a waiver of this requirement in the national interest through the petition filed with USCIS. So this is the national interest waiver here. This is all I've been talking about. So all this whole page is about the EB2, right? And then this is where they talk about the waiver, the national interest waiver, those that don't need a job offer. So those seeking a national interest waiver are requesting that the job offer and thus the labor certification be waived because it is in the best interest of the United States. The endeavors that qualify for a national interest waiver are not defined by statutes. Instead, USCIS considers the three factors below. Okay, those seeking a national interest waiver may self-petition. They do not need an employer to sponsor them. Okay, you can see that from the US immigration website. All right, so these are the three factors that the factors that the USCIS is going to consider for the national interest waiver. That is why you need to put together a very good application, because this is not something that is not normal, like, you know, submit this, submit that, submit this, and then you're good to go. This is something you need to convince, you know, them that you you are, you know, qualified enough, you're exceptional enough for the US to waive this job application requirements for you. So these are the three things they're going to consider. The proposed endeavor has both substantial merit and national importance. You are well positioned to advance the proposed endeavor. Okay. And on balance, it would be beneficial to the United States to waive the requirements of a job offer, and thus the labor certification. That is, you don't need a job offer and also need to state that, you know, you have the required remuneration for this and all of that. You just sponsor yourself and that's it. Okay, so this is basically what it is. So you need to, this is why this kind of thing, you need help. Okay, you really need help with this so that you can know how best to put together your application for this national interest waiver. All right, so I'm just going to leave the link in the description box so that you can go through it and then, you know, see what you can do with this information. All right, so my job is to bring you info, and your job is to act on that info. All right, so now you know you can do this. You know this exists. You can actually move to the US without a job offer on this national interest waiver. Okay, so you can take advantage of this. This is the employment-based immigration second preference, EB2, and then under the EB2, you're going for this, the national interest waiver. Okay, so the advanced degree, let's look at that. The advanced degree, let's see, documentation such as an official academic record showing that you have a US advanced degree or a foreign equivalent degree, or an official academic record showing that you have a US, okay, bachelor's degree is good, or a foreign equivalent degree. Yeah, so bachelor's from bachelor's up is good. So with a bachelor's degree, you can actually apply. So bachelor's, master's, PhD, whatever, you can apply for this. And then there's also a work experience requirement. I think it's 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Letters from current, the criteria here, letters from current or former employers documenting at least 10 years of full-time experience in your occupation. So this is basically the criteria for it, except the job offer requirement. So let me just read that. Official academic record showing that you have a degree, diploma, certificate, or similar award from a college, university, school, or other institution of learning relating to your area of exceptional ability. Okay, so I think HND can apply for this as well. From what I can see here, HND can apply. Okay, so it's not just a university bachelor's. HND can also apply for this. All right. And then a license to practice your profession or a certification for your profession or occupation. So if you're a teacher, for example, you have that license, your license to teach in your country. If you're a doctor, you have the license. If you're a nurse, you have a license, you know, that kind of thing. In your country, not the US, okay? It's in your country, not the US. And then what else? Membership in a professional association, and recognition for your achievements and significant contributions to your industry or field by your peers, that is people within your occupation, government entities, professional or business organizations. And then other comparable evidence of eligibility is also acceptable. So let me just use an example of something that you can, if you are a fashion designer, you're a fashion designer, for example, okay? So you may have renowned fashion designers in your country give a letter, you know, like kind of like stating that, yes, you are part of the first of all, you're part of the fashion design body or whatever, you know, all those things exist. I'm just using fashion design as an example, okay? So first of all, you're part of the fashion designer organization, whatever of your country. And then you can also have renowned fashion designers, people that are internationally known. Every country has that top fashion designers, you know. Thank God for the internet these days, so people are more famous. So you can have them write letters, you know, attesting that yes, you are an exceptional fashion designer and all of that. And then you should also have online presence, obviously, because when you apply for this, they are definitely going to like want to find out who you are. So also have online presence, have a website, have Instagram, have Facebook, LinkedIn, you know, just put all your work out there. And then also, if you're a fashion designer, also have evidence of fashion shows you've done. Okay, that is going to work. Have evidence of fashion shows you've done, and you know all the things are documented online. So if you've ever done a fashion show, you've been part of a fashion show that, you know, was published in the press. Like if you're in Nigeria, for example, you've done something that was in Punch and Guardian, you know, all those newspapers online. You can add that to your application, okay? And then if you've had awards that are, you know, recognizable awards, you can also add that to your application. So things like that. So whatever field you are, you definitely have the kind of things that you can put together for your application. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you may need some help. So you may want to engage an immigration lawyer if it is something you can't do yourself, because you can do it yourself. You just need to sit down, go through all these requirements, do more research, and see how you can best put together your application. Okay, so everyone can actually apply for this once you have HND, masters, and the rest, and you have your work experience to show for it. Then you can apply. Entrepreneurs can apply as well. It's not just people that have been, you know, employees. If you're an entrepreneur, you can definitely apply as well. Hope I'm not late. You're not late. You can watch from the beginning. So that's it. I think I am done with all the details about this pathway. So yes, you can actually take advantage of this if you have your advanced education and skills, talents, exceptional ability. You can apply for this as well. So I'm going to drop the link in the description box, you know, hopefully. So you can go through it if you're interested in this. So let's meet again tomorrow. All right. Can we meet again tomorrow? Please give the video a thumbs up. Let's know what we should talk about tomorrow. Which country should we talk about tomorrow? Let me know in the comments, okay? Please subscribe to the channel so that when we are on tomorrow, you'll be notified and you get to join us. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Love you all. Enjoy your weekend and see you tomorrow.